Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Is Fubara, the governor of Rivers State, going to be the first Rivers governor without presidential ambition? If you follow through to the end of this video, you will now go to us, you will understand the significance of this question. Is Fubara going to be the first Rivers governor without presidential ambition? That is what we are going to look into. And what caused us to ask this question or to pose this question is because Calabari Prince Tonye Princewill, who was the Labour Party governorship candidate in Rivers State in 2015, has said that the embattled Rivers State governor, Fubara, may be the first governor of the state without presidential ambition. And if that is to be the case, we are going to see the implication of that. Now, Tonye Princewill told Vanguard, while responding to questions on potential solutions to the ongoing crisis in Rivers State, he said, the number one factor that has plagued our state is the presidential ambition. Is the presidential ambition of governors. All of our Rivers governors want to be president, but none of them made it. He elaborated on the problem, stating they control too much money. They control too much money, are surrounded by too much sycophancy, and consequently they perceive themselves as having too much influence. They can make or break a president. Ask Obasanjo, Goodluck, Buhari or Tinubu. No Fourth Republic president can write his story and live out the role of the Rivers State governor at the time he was president. So we're going to answer some of the questions that he posed. But first of all, let us continue so that we'll finish what Princewill was saying, and I will break them down for you to understand where he was going to and where he's coming from. Princewill lamented the recurring pattern, noting, we are big, but all we are good for is use and dump, but we will never learn. When River State sneezes, the whole country catches a cold. So there is a lot of interest on who becomes Rivers governor here. There's a lot of interest on who becomes governor here. Not always for positive reasons. However, he expressed caution. He expressed cautious optimism about the current governor due to his believed lack of presidential ambition. And he said, and I quote, this governor doesn't look like he will be interested in being president. This might be the difference that will allow us to focus within. Now, in this video, we're going to show that we agreed with him that Rivers governors can make and break a president. Rivers governors can make and break a president. And that is largely due to what Princewill pointed out. The River State is awash with cash. So they have a lot of money to play with. Obviously. So Princewill is right on that. Now we're going to look at it in detail. Now, what he meant that River State governor can make or break a president is true. For instance, it was River State governor that helped to make Buhari president of Nigeria. The full details have not been exposed on the role of Governor Amaechi in making Muhammadu Buhari the president of Nigeria. Amaechi was one of the financial pillars behind the All Progressive Congress because he is from a rich state like River State. So he was able to afford to play politics to the level of helping to install an opposition president to defeat an incumbent president. So, Princewill is right. Governors of River State can make or break a president. That is a typical example. Amaechi helping to make Buhari president. Another typical example of that is Wike helping to make Bola Ahmed Tinubu president. Because you know that Tinubu was largely rejected by Southern Nigerians in that election. He was able to win in Southwest. Even that winning in Southwest, if properly scrutinized, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. Don't forget, he lost Osun, he lost Lagos, so he won only 4 Southwest states. So Tinubu was largely rejected by Southern Nigerians. But winning River State, winning in quote, don't forget that independent verification by the Premium Times and the BBC indicated that it was Peter Obi that won River State. But that is a story for another day. But INEC announced that Tinubu won River State against all odds. And the person that was instrumental to it was Wike. And that was why Tinubu has rewarded him with one of the juiciest offices in Nigeria today. The office of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. So, Tonye Princewill was right that Rivers governors can make or break a president. Now, if you go further back, where in 2000, in 1999 election, the military was behind Obasanjo, and most Nigerians, especially Southern Nigerians, and the whole country wanted Obasanjo, even though he was not the candidate of the Southwest. He won. Now, in his second term, when Obasanjo began to have problems, one of the pillars of his support was River State Governor Peter Odili. Peter Odili gave massive support to Obasanjo for his second term when Obasanjo faced a pushback by Northern Nigeria that he shouldn't be allowed to get second term. Okay, but he needed support. One of the key supporters was Peter Odili. So Princewill is absolutely right. The River State governors can make or break a president. Now let us look at the president's River State governors helped to break. Rotimi Amaechi helped to break Goodluck Jonathan. Goodluck Jonathan, among those who helped to make him a one-term president, was Rotimi Amaechi, governor of River State. Through his mobilization of support for Buhari, he was instrumental. And of course, Buhari is aware of it. That was why he was given a juicy position too. And also, he was one of the strongest pillars of the Buhari administration as a minister. Okay? So, that is true. They can help, they can make and break a president. So Princewill is right on that. Now, there's another thing he said that is important, is that the River State governors are often used and dumped and they never learn. That they are often used and dumped and that they never learn. He's also right in that analysis. Now, despite everything that Peter Odili did in support of Obasanjo, and many people believe that Odili did a lot to merit to be the successor of Obasanjo. But at the last minute, Obasanjo dumped Peter Odili for Umar Musa Yar'Adua. He dumped Peter Odili at the last minute for Umar Musa Yar'Adua. Some have blamed his dumping of Odili to allege EFCC report, as was reported by several papers at the time, including in one of the books written by Olusegun Adeniyi. But we may never know the real reason. But the fact remains that he was not allowed to succeed Obasanjo. He was dumped. So Princewill is right on that. Odili was dumped. He was used and dumped. Don't forget, Odili was like a darling of Obasanjo's administration. But he was dumped for Umar Musa Yar'Adua. Now, look at all the effort that Chibuike Rotimi Amaechi made for Buhari to come to power. What happened? Buhari dumped him. Instead of supporting him, Buhari supported the then Senate President, Ahmad Lawan, in connivance with the national chairman of APC at the time, Abdullahi Adamu. But unfortunately for them, Bola Ahmed Tinubu dribbled all of them like a Maradona. Dribbled both Buhari and everybody. And they merged the APC presidential candidates. So instead of Buhari standing in, insisting that Amaechi, for the role he played in his emergence as president, deserved to get the presidency now that the presidency is going to the south. Buhari instead preferred Ahmad Lawan And Buhari didn't see anything wrong that after 8 years of a northern president, which he represented, that another northerner should replace him. Then get to Wike. Wike, in fact, PDP was almost non-existent, but for Wike, in terms of gingering the party after their terrible loss in 2015, Wike was instrumental in ensuring that the party was kept afloat and what have you. He did everything to support the party. But like Princewill said, he was also used and dumped because his presidential ambition ended up in anger and agony because he was dumped. The PDP, instead of choosing him as their presidential candidate, they chose Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, former vice president, that had been hibernating in Dubai while Wike was taking care of the party. So Princewill, I can tell you for free, that's his interview, he's apt on it. Now, what is the implication of Fubara not having presidential ambition? If Fubara does not have presidential ambition, that would be a good thing for Rivers State. So Rivers State people should be praying and hoping like Tonye Princewill that Fubara does not have presidential ambition. Now that he is in battle, it appears he has no presidential ambition. Will he have presidential ambition when his hand is strengthened? When he overcomes the challenge of Wike and those who don't want him to continue to be governor of that state, if he's able to overcome their opposition and his hands are strengthened, will he go back to imagine himself becoming president? We may never know. But going by what his embattled state right now, I think the last thing on his mind is presidential ambition. That is the last thing on his mind. That should be the last thing on his mind. And if, like Princewill is cautiously believing that he will not have presidential ambition, Princewill said that it will help their state to look inward. And I agree with him. It means that Rivers State will benefit a lot from their governor more than ever before. It means that he will concentrate his energy and time to the development of Rivers State. And you know what that means. When he remove himself, when he extricate himself from national politics and concentrate fully on Rivers State development, it means that all the resources that are hitherto spent by Rivers governors in looking for presidential ambition or looking for a president to support or looking for a vice presidential position and all that will be spent developing Rivers State. So it will be a good thing if Rivers State could, for the first time under Fubara, have a governor that has no presidential ambition, is not interested in presidency. He's not interested in supporting anybody to be president. All he's interested is developing Rivers State. I think that would be a good thing for Rivers State, and the development that will take place in Rivers State under such concentration will be unparalleled compared to any other governor that has ever ruled Rivers State. That's my understanding, and that's my take on this. I don't know what you think. Whatever you think, you can let us know on the comment box so that we can know what you think about this. So that's my take on this matter. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.